What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about Goku's new form, or at least what we think is Goku's new Limit Breaker form. Now, seeing this image raises a lot of questions for fans, particularly why is the hair black? Why do the eyes look like that? Why is the aura blue? Why does he burst out of this red from the intro and give that smile, and then here he looks all menacing? So lots and lots of questions. So here on Master Media today, we're just going to discuss some of the possibilities that this form could entail. Like, what could it really bring to the table? What is the reasoning for it? And how strong is it going to be? Now, let's start off first with his eyes. Now, this is particularly interesting because they say he has silver eyes, and a lot of people speculate that his eyes almost look like that of a snake or a dragon, but I don't think that was on purpose. I think they put a little bit of glare in his eyes, which is very common for anime, to put that sparkle of white, like a circle of white in the eyes, to kind of give it some extra depth and shine. And I think just the way the picture was scanned, it really looks like he has snake eyes, but I personally do not think he has snake eyes. I mean, there's really no reasoning for him to have snake eyes unless he like absorbs Shenron into himself or something, which I don't think is going to happen in the Tournament of Power. So I'm pretty sure that we can throw that out, but I do think that his eyes will be silver with black pupils, which is pretty dang neat. I mean, I think that's a really awesome look for Goku. Now, I'm wondering if this is going to be called like Super Saiyan Silver. If his eyes are silver, his hair looks to have silver tints on it. However, whenever Goku powers up in his base form, same with Gohan when he goes in the mystic form, his hair looks like that. It has like those triple shades of black, gray into lighter gray, etc. And it kind of looks like the same thing here. So I don't know that that's actually a silver tint to his hair, but it could be some kind of Super Saiyan Silver transformation. Probably his eyebrows would be silver too. I realize a lot of this stuff is really silly, but as fans, we look at every little piece of information we have and try and form some sort of theories out of it, which sometimes we are right. So I think it is worth noting every little detail that we see about this. Let's jump in next to the aura. Okay, so why does he have a blue aura, which is really throwing people off? We thought it was going to have something to do with red. In the opening, he breaks out of that red fire and he gives a smile, but now here it looks like he has a blue aura. So is it something like him absorbing Super Saiyan Blue into himself, kind of like he did in the manga? I mean, possibly, but I don't think so. I think Super Saiyan Blue is a very watered down form for Goku. It really doesn't seem that strong. Like when Goku goes blue, you don't know if he's going to win or he's going to lose. Like you can't really feel how strong he's going to be because of that perfect key control. He could be as weak as, Krillin, or he could be as strong as, his maximum power at any time. And I'm hoping with this new form, he's always super powerful. Like I'm hoping that when Goku goes into this new form, that shit is about to get real. Now, when we first got the image of the back of this Limit Breaker Goku, it looked like his aura was reddish, and now with the new image, it is bluish. So is this some sort of combination of Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue? I mean, it could be possible, or maybe this is like perfect Super Saiyan God or something like that. I mean, he really could mix the two, get the strengths of both Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. Like the stamina of red with the power of blue, and that just makes him like a total beast. I think that's kind of cliche. I wouldn't really like that too much. I kind of like this to be, like the true Super Saiyan God, the one that Beerus envisioned and everything like that. I guess it is possible that his aura in this form is blue, but he can also use Kaioken with it and just become a complete savage and just destroy everybody. So I guess there's a lot of possibilities. My money is honestly, I don't I don't want to admit this, but my money is honestly that it's a combination of red and blue. And I think that Goku has been trying to figure out, or he knows that he can kind of mix them somehow to get the real Super Saiyan God form. And I have a few reasons behind that. For one, neither of the Super Saiyan God forms really seem to be like too special. Like it was awesome to fans to see a new form out of Goku, but it wasn't. It was almost like too easy for Goku to obtain that. And I feel like with this form, it should require some practice and a lot of knowledge of the form out of Goku for him to finally be able to master both of them and then combine it to become like the true Super Saiyan God form. I do feel like it's going to be something like that rather than something out of rage. However, that brings us to the next point, which is Goku's shirt being off and he looks pissed off. So those are two other points. Why is Goku's shirt off? Well, he probably is having an insane battle with Jiren, and so his shirt, gets blown off at some point in that battle, and then he transforms, which kind of wants you to believe that it's like out of rage. So in my previous theory videos, I have said that since we got that text that said the work of God ends here, I thought that he was going to transform out of rage to stop the Great Priest and the Zenos from basically destroying all of these universes, killing all these innocent people, and that was going to send Goku into a frenzy and he would transform. I still think that would be a really dramatic and awesome way to end the Tournament of Power and give Goku a new form, out of this like super rage. And that does also play into why he looks so menacing in these pictures. However, from a lot of the text that we've gotten from Goku in the build-up to the Tournament of Power, he has said a lot of things like, I'll show you what happens when I pass my limit, and he's talking to Gohan, and he says, let's, go even further beyond together. So it seems like Goku knows he has this, and because, I feel like he already knows he can do this, it's not going to be out of rage. But I don't know, guys. I mean, it's really confusing because it seems like he's really angry here. He looks really pissed off. So that would play into him being mad at the gods. But at the same time, Goku knows that he can do this, or he has a hint of it somewhere. So maybe it's a combination of both theories. Maybe he knows that he has this power within him or the ability to get here, but it takes the gods pissing him off to actually reach that limit. I guess. I mean, I hope it's dramatic and it's not just mixing red and blue to become the new form. Now, I was hoping that we would get a little bit of extra information out of Dragon Ball Super Episode 104 with Goku turning Super Saiyan God to battle side by side with Hit. And maybe, if this had something to do with the original Super Saiyan God form, we would get a little piece of information there, but we didn't. It was just Goku fighting that way in order to use a lot of speed and power but conserve his stamina in order to fight Dispo. So that didn't give us any inclination that this form has anything to do with Super Saiyan God. Maybe it has something to do with Goku absorbing all of the God Ki into himself, and he really is just truly base form, but he has the full powers of a god without leaking any energy or any stamina out of him. Whis has even said that Goku and Vegeta leak out way too much energy, and I kind of feel like this might have something to do with it. It could be pulling all the Super Saiyan God, red and blue, into himself, and he's just basically base form, but he's full power. So he has near infinite stamina, meaning that, he's base form, which doesn't require any stamina usage, but he has the full power of, maximum Super Saiyan God, which would make Goku a total badass. Perhaps his aura in this form, even though he's in base form, his aura is just so powerful, so menacing, that it just, brings his hair upwards because it's just flowing from all the wind and the pressure and everything that, his form and his aura are creating. Bottom line is we really don't know anything about this form yet. There are a ton of theories coming out, and things have changed quite a bit because, we all thought that this was going to be this red Super Saiyan hair transformation, and now it appears to be black hair. So there is also the possibility that this is not his full form. This is kind of a midway, and then they still haven't shown us the full form, which would basically just be this, but his hair would be red instead of black. That's also a possibility. Maybe Goku's laying on the ground, he's in his base form, he's about to lose and everything, and then his hair just starts spiking up, his muscles bulk up, and that's the picture they're showing us right here, and then pop, and he turns into the actual real form, which is basically this with red hair. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't think so, guys. I'm pretty sure that this is the final form out of Goku. What you see is what you're getting, and I'm pretty happy with it if it is. So I'm not sure what that whole chocolate thing was about, but it's still up in the air in this point. But pretty sure that this is the final form out of Goku. I don't see him getting any new forms in Dragon Ball Super beyond whatever his next form is. That should probably be the be-all, end-all. And if they're going to say it's the true Super Saiyan God, like I'm happy with that. Give him a form that's menacing, that when he transforms, everybody is just in terror, and he's at full power all the time. None of this like Krillin pushing back his Kamehamehas and stuff. Just an all-out, super badass, super powerful Goku that like nobody can mess with. That's what we want to see, and hopefully they give it to us. Thanks for joining this discussion today, guys. And if you want, leave your comments below on what some of your theories are about his aura, his hair, his eyes, why his shirt's off, etc. I would love to read your comments, and let's get this discussion going. Thanks, guys, and I will talk to you down the road.